Alright, destroying elemental warp. Okay, so instead of just putting up the elemental warp to give you effect, you destroy them to get the bonus effect. Dude, that is so much better than the first one. Extend the chain attack, raises the bonus damage, fills up with the full burst gates, and recharges using use the characters. Normally, a chain attack, each team will act once, and that's it. But you manage to destroy an elemental warp, the attack will be extended to the extra round. If you succeed in the button challenge that appears when the round is extended, your special will get a level up and be recharged, so be ready for it.
This is far from over.
Okay, crap. Give me this. When you launch a chain attack, the party gauge will be replenished to the full burst gauge of the duration. Each elemental warp you destroy the full burst gauge will fill up a little. You can fill it completely. Full burst gauge deals massive damage. Additions, if you defeat an enemy during the chain attack, bonus experience, SP. Oh, I didn't want to do that. Okay. Yeah, whatever. Yeah.
Don't expect to recover from this.
Yeah.
Emperor Hugo.
Their defense is impossible. Jin, I'm trusting you with this. No mercy. Your turn, Ash.
Be my guest, Digio. Obstinate thing. Laura, I've left you Any last words? Right in the kisser. Magnificent. I'm as relentless as the tide. Bridget.
Your luck has run out.
Magnificent.
Alright, decent damage.
Finish.
Somebody launch him, please?
Strength will grow stronger still. From strength to strength. You've got an interesting way of fighting. You are?
Laura, that's Jin. And she is Hayes.
Pleased to meet you.
Jin? You don't mean from Torna? 17 years ago, wasn't he enough to anyone? Sounds like a good story is all I'm saying.
You want to hear?
Another time.
Yeah, he's pretty cool. So he's gonna be Adam's second blade, even though he's not his blade. Is he the dude from the Xenoblade 2, the Flesh Eater?
Thanks, Minoff.
Yeah, I think so.
You're capable, even on your own. Well, maybe I should thank him, or not.
Your core looks kind of different.
Ah, well, I'm a flesh eater.
A flesh eater?
A being with human and blade cells, made possible with Judician technology. That's how I can use my full strength anywhere, without my driver. But I'm pretty sure I'm a failed experiment, so to speak.
I never knew blades like that existed.
Flesh eaters. What of Amalthus? Isn't he coming? Nah. I just heard rumors that you guys had entered Torna. I used my own initiative. Ah. It's been 2 years since I saw him last. Huh?
Interesting. You are that old dude from, like, Xenoblade 2, huh? Okay. Is this where he killed the baby? I seriously think he killed that baby.
I arrived too late. Is that right? Was that their child? That soldier? Wasn't that the one from... Such a cruel world we live in. Huh. In Indol, there are a great many paintings depicting all manner of hells. But I think real hell might be closer to something like this. Enough. You can't. I had hoped once that the architect might save us all. Since then, I haven't seen it. I heard he went climbing up the world tree not long after. And brought divine revelations back with him. You mean...
So you were his blade before Malos?
Malos.
But what kind of revelation is this? What kind of salvation? Could anyone call this salvation? His hope caused this, or his despair.
Despair?
How about you then? You're from the same stock.
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm just following this guy since he woke me up, and that's basically it. I have no particular interest in this world or its future.
And Malus himself?
His thoughts I'm especially uninterested in. We've never even met.
Please, don't mistake her. Despite the attitude, she's a good kid.
The hell is with that tone? Where do you get off acting all parental?
Oh, come on. I woke you up. I make sure you get enough to eat.
What?
Cloud sea crab sticks are tasty, aren't they? You're very welcome. Although I don't think I'd have managed to eat 6 myself.
What? You counted?
I don't know where you put all that.
I'm the Aegis. I need all the fuel I can get.
You are too easy to sneak up on. Where are my extra rations?
You little...
The Aegis, bested by a little kid.
Milton! Get back here!
You know, if the architect really does exist, I'd quite like to meet him. Salvation, huh?
Alright. New tips to the other. So we finally unlocked the chain attacks.
Nighttime. I do love a bit of peace and...
Your sword-swapping fighting style. Very interesting, you know.
It's still quite rough, though. I'm a bit lacking in oomph. It'll take me a while to get it down properly.
See, I wasn't actually talking about the power or technique.
Oh? What then?
That connection you have. Human and blade. It's like a bond of sorts. I just found it curious.
An actual bond?
It's like that's how it's supposed to be. I don't know.
It does make sense. Lady Laura is always with Jin. And you almost never find time to practice with me. It's like he's her favorite.
Come on, don't say that. I'm an equal opportunities driver.
Liar!
You're both my partners and very dear to me. There's no favoritism, swear.
Are you really sure about that?
I think Hayes is a bit jealous. I have been with you longer, after all.
You think? All right then. Starting tomorrow, Hayes gets to take the lead. Good?
Wonderful!
You don't mind?
It's all right by me.
Do you have like 2 core crystals? I see one on your chest, I see one on your thigh. Do you have like 2 of them?
Do you remember? The last time we paid a visit to Indal?
What did you think?
You mean about him? Let's see. In a word, he seemed very human, protecting his heart with a mask of lies.
Are you curious what's behind it?
Not really. Most humans are like that, aren't they?
Cutting to the chase, I see. But I hear his achievements in Indal have been quite grand. The refugee protection policies from last year are his work as well.
So a hypocrite, then. Isn't that what you call the type?
Quite. I hope that's all he is.
He smiled. Did you notice?
No?
I think he might actually be enjoying this.
What?
The world in this state.
That's interesting.
You felt something was wrong, didn't you? That's why you brought me.
Has this refugee camp been here like for 500 years?
They're worth saving.
If you think they are, you know you'll have my aid.
Even if you disagree.
That's not for the likes of me to decide. It's up to you humans.
Has this refugee camp been here for 500 years?
That time. I remember. What about it?
What Minoth said bothered me. I think he was talking about Malos, but his words could just as easily have applied to a Malthus.
I suppose.
What if all of this is what a Malthus... No. What all of humanity really wants?
You don't mean it.
Hey. What are we going to do if we defeat Malice anyway?
You know, like I told Hugo, go home and work the land. I didn't get to harvest the Grom rice this year.
Well, that might be good enough for you. Some others might not be too pleased with that.
Who is this? Picked him up during a routine core collection. He was one of yours, right?
As we discussed, I engaged him as a broker of cores, but no more. What a waste of a human being.
That much is hard to deny.
What are you driving at?
Waste and refuse can have their own uses, I think. The project we spoke of before, I think it may be time to set it in motion.
You mean a blade eater?
His strength will grow exponentially. It will dwarf even that of a flesh eater.
And you can control him?
Oh, please. Even if we can't, there's no need to worry. After all, this is just a prototype. Sooner or later, the binding will decay and he will die. I hear he's got some connection to this paragon of Torna, you see. He'll prove useful either way.
Interesting. They're gonna make him the first blade.
Torna, then. He's on your mind, isn't he? Malos.
Not him, but what comes after.
Interesting. So, trying to take down Malos. We must already sunk the Carrion Titan. I don't know how to pronounce that. We can't just sit back and let him destroy the whole of Alrest. Of course we can, but he's the Aegis man. You can't just go up and try to fight him on your own. You can when you got another Aegis in your party word. Even still. In any case, our primary goal is to defend Torna. It's not necessary to bring Malos to recently end. Perhaps you can even convince him to end his peacefully. You do that, it'll be damn sight better than getting yourselves killed for no good reason. Ouch! Now here is the blade of Alrest, just like Malos. I'm sure he knows far better about our chances than we do. You're saying he's being realistic? I'm being realistic. If it's on message saying the capital is a target, then it has to be. You still trust him after everything he's done? Whatever he does is for his own benefit, and you'll just pounce in his games where all are. It does seem better to act upon information we do have rather than more around aimlessly. Alright, so what will you do now? Mouse? How do you pronounce their name? Now I join your little traveling group. How else am I to keep the tabs on you? I suppose so. If you're going to the capital, I assume you're well equipped for the desert? Well, you equipped it, how? So you're just going to go in there and collapse from the desert for fever? Desert fever? endemic diseases caused by fungi, and there's no harm to blades, but to humans it can be lethal. What haven't you heard about this? That I forgot. Dumbass! Are you trying to get us killed before we even find Mallows? Ha ha. Let's see to it though it doesn't happen, shall we? We need the medicine for Adam, Hugo, Milton, McCall, and me. Okay, we'll have to go have to backtrack a bit, but we should have something back at this resistance camp. If we can collect the ingredients, they should be able to make enough antibiotics, and for 5 of us humans, what do we need? 20 carrots and the nest extract, I believe. We can get 20 carrots around the Torna grasslands. Obtain the next extract, we should defeat Molomia nests. Okay, then let's get going.